I have a very creative mind, and I have a mind that I always need to be doing something with my hands. So here we have our gelato base. Food, the craft and art of food, is just fit my DNA, it fit my wiring perfectly. I get to use my hands, I get to create. My story really begins in high school. Basically, I'm getting kicked out of school, and my mother's begging the principal to let me stay. And it was a tech school, so if you think tech school, it's I went through masonry, I laid bricks, I did auto mechanics, I did HVAC, I liked none of them, and I was getting in trouble. There was one more choice, which I just randomly pointed my finger to culinary. Cooking started for me there, and it truly did not just change my life, I really believe it saved my life. And you know, if we flash forward to COVID coming along, I landed in Boise. It was just random. It was an opportunity, compounded with the fact that so many people in hospitality were jobless. You know, my mentor mentioned this. He goes, our business is being just trampled by COVID. He's like, well, what do chefs do? And chefs are just going through a really tough time right now. He goes, well, what do chefs do when they're going through a tough time? And then like a couple hands go up, and then like you hear the one person's like, well, they grab a bottle of whiskey, or they start doing more drugs, or they do this or they do that. All the things that were known to be our demons. And he looked up at everyone, he said, no, he goes, they cook. He goes, when chefs go through a really tough time, he's like, we cook. He's like, what do you think we're doing right now? So that moment, all these chefs that didn't have work, that weren't in restaurants, what did they do? That's why you had, when TikTok came about, you saw all these food creators pick up a camera, turn on their phone, and start cooking. You know, the rush of the kitchen, the adrenaline, the exhilaration, the fast-paced, you know, be able to create something that someone else is going to enjoy from your sacrifice and blood, sweat, tears is what kind of why we do it.